Most of us know what green investments are. This video will take a more in-depth look at sustainability trends and the financial tools associated with them. Green investments or socially responsible investments are activities that focus on companies or projects committed to the conservation of natural resources, implementation of clean air and water systems, the use and production of alternative energy sources, and other environmentally conscious business practices. Such investments may fit under green initiatives, but they are much more specific. Take a look at Bottletop, for example, a company on London's iconic Regent Street, making bags out of aluminum cans. Bottletop has created a team that aims to deliver the world's first zero-waste 3D printed store using upcycled plastic. There is a fast-growing trend that I will say is hidden because many companies have not realized it yet, and that is the aspect of spiritual growth. The pandemic has left people with a lot of time to reflect and ask themselves questions such as, who am I really? What is my purpose in life? Am I truly happy? And how can I achieve happiness? Spiritual growth leads to a different mindset, and advancements in thinking and way of life lead consumers to demand more and better from corporations or organizations that provide them with services and products. Many individuals and companies have been going green, but now we're seeing that there is a fast growth with significant global impact. Banks realize they are not just advisory, but have to lead by example, committing to go net zero. This entails what banks do with clients' portfolios. Banks set goals for themselves and communicate them. Well, really, it's a warning. But they communicate these goals to the client, ultimately creating a more mutually beneficial relationship. In general, the global outlook is that financial firms want to do the right thing and have a meaningful impact. New data from Refinitiv shows that in the first quarter of this year, 220 plus sustainable mergers and acquisitions had a significant upswing, amounting to more than 58 billion in consolidation activity. During the pandemic, it has become clear to consumers and other businesses as to which companies care more about their employees than others. Melissa James, Vice Chairman of Global Capital Markets at Morgan Stanley and co-head of Morgan Stanley Environmental, Social, and Corporate Governance (ESG) Center of Excellence, says that investors are willing to reward companies in the form of sustainable bonds with a lower interest rate for incorporating sustainability. Besides effective integration, to get a better picture, investors need to look at other things, such as what really matters to a business. Are they changing their materials? And are they hiring new specialists? Let's discuss double profits. Investors think green companies are worth more. I think we can all agree on that one. The cost of private equity is linked to performance that either reduces debt or increases debt. For example, they may have a target to reduce carbon emission by a certain amount by a certain date. The bond coupon or interest is linked to the performance of key performance indicators, either social or environmental or both. In sustainability-linked issuance, it would be both. If agreed upon goals are not met, there is typically a coupon ratchet of about 25 basis points in the investment-grade corporate bond. In high-yield markets, the coupon ratchet is more variable. Another advantage or another trend is that borrowers get a premium by borrowing money at a lower interest rate, thus saving up to 15 basis points. Now let's talk about the different types of sustainable bonds. There are traditional green bonds, social bonds, sustainability bonds, and sustainability-linked bonds with a specific target. Some examples of top-rated companies are Salesforce, Adobe, West Pharmaceuticals, and Best Buy. I have personally been watching companies like Arrival become industry leaders in implementing green practices for their delivery vans and buses. I'm sure some of you are probably thinking of startup companies right about now. Well, they can incorporate practices too, such as buying local instead of overseas, which actually takes up a lot of energy and resources. They can use solar power, lose a competitive mindset, and form alliances as well. Here is a list of 17 goals, otherwise known as Sustainable Development Goals, set by the United Nations to work towards achieving by the year 2030. Low cost of debt and low cost of equity as a result of being a good ESG contributor or caretaker means your weighted average cost of capital is lower. That will influence capital allocation decisions and affect hurdle rate as it relates to evaluating acquisition opportunities. Okay, so this is the bottom line. Investing in people gives companies long-term value. Warren Buffett often advises that hiring quality people reduces human error. Well, this sounds like common sense, but we see so many companies making the same mistakes over and over again. Companies can fail in objectives, but what's important is that they have clear intentions and set in motion actions to meet them. That way, if intentions are not met, then a company will know why. They can restart or make adjustments from knowing the why. An example I can think of is the Honest Company founded by Jessica Alba. Founded on principles of environmental and social governance, ESG, it started out with baby products. Several years ago, it faced legal problems due to a lack of, honesty. Today, the Honest Company is a publicly traded company with a lot more products to offer the consumer. The important lesson here is that they had clear intentions and set in motion actions to meet them. There are many creative ideas to achieve sustainability. Here is a list of 6 ways that a business or an individual can incorporate in their daily life or business activities for a more sustainable future. According to Harvard, there are 5 areas that you need to consider for a sustainable business strategy. Number 1, understand and analyze the business models that drive change. Number 2, communicate the competitive advantages of being a purpose-driven leader to management, leadership, and other key stakeholders. Number 3, explore why collective efforts matter and how business can be a catalyst for system-level change in the face of significant global issues such as climate change and income inequality. Number 4, examine the broader environmental, political, and social landscape in which you operate, include the role of government, investors, and customers. And finally, number 5, determine what you can do in your career to become a purpose-driven leader. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful.